Good evening, John O'Flaherty, the B3 burner, and I've been busy past couple of months, which is why you haven't heard from me in a while. Not only have I been busy with music, so this all got started on August 17th when I'm going to a gig, and I notice a bunch of extra floaters in my eyes. And just something didn't seem right, but I couldn't put my finger on it, you know? So the next day, I notice a gray area starting to form on the inside and bottom of my right eye. When I say inside, I mean toward my nose, so I should say left and bottom of my right eye. And I was concerned, so I called advice nurse with my insurance company. And we basically concluded that conversation with her saying, well, you know, unless it's a full veil that's blocking your view, you know, I'm thinking of other things that are not so nice with the eyes. And she said, just if it gets any worse, she says, get in touch with your doctor or your optometrist. Well, it just so happened I had an optometrist appointment to get new glasses in on the following Thursday, August 22nd. And luckily, she picked it up right away. In fact, she comes in the room where I'm waiting, and she says, good morning. I said, good morning, how are you? She goes, oh, I've been better, as have you. She goes, you, my friend, have a detached retina. And I'm like, oh, boy. Because I didn't know what that meant. She says, I'll tell you what that means. That means you got to get into surgery in the next 48 hours. So she sent me down to a retinal specialist that afternoon, Thursday afternoon, and by Friday afternoon, they had me being operated on. And it didn't take long at all. I won't go into the gory details of what they do, but it involves needles, surgical equipment, and eyeballs, and we'll just politely leave it at that. They knocked me out for most of it, but I did wake up in the middle of it, but didn't feel any pain. It's a rather simple procedure. If you've never had it done before and it ever happens to you, don't worry. It doesn't hurt. If it's done right, and they say they knock you out just enough so that you don't feel anything, it is true. It's a painless procedure. If anything, there's a little bit of aching and soreness around the eye afterward, but it's tolerable. Now, what they did with me was they put in a gas bubble they lasered the eye, they lasered the retina back to the back of the retinal wall, but then they also injected a gas bubble into my eye so that it would, and I had to look down for 7 days so that the bubble would float upward. You know, if I'm looking down, the bubble's going to the back of the retina and holding it up. And the hope is that between the laser and the gas bubble, that's enough to adhere the retina back to the back of the retinal wall. Well, I'm still a little blurry out of this eye. Actually, I can see very well up close, but far away it's still blurry. It's going to take some time for that to get back into good order. And actually, my eye probably got distorted during the operation, so what it's going to require is for the optometrist to advance my prescription quite a bit in the right eye as compared to the left eye. So that's the story there. I saw the doctor after the surgery on Tuesday, August 27th, and I go back and see him again, I think Tuesday, September 24th, the Tuesday this Tuesday coming up. At that point, I'll get a better sense of what I have ahead of me. The gas bubble has disappeared already. They said it would move down. At first, the gas bubble blocked my entire view. I couldn't see anything. And then I had to add antibiotic eye drops and steroidal eye drops just to protect the surgery as it healed. The bubble, the top of the bubble slipped lower and lower down as your body absorbs, as my body absorbed the bubble. And then eventually it just got smaller and smaller and smaller until it was about the size of a floater, and then one morning it disappeared. And so that's gone. I think I still have a weight restriction of can't lift more than 30 pounds, but we'll see what the doctor says on Tuesday, September 24th. We're in good shape. Could have been way worse if I had waited any longer. So I'm lucky, and hopefully it doesn't have to be done in the other eye. But if it does, at least I know what to expect, and I know it's not the end of the world. So that's where I've been. I'm John O'Flaherty, B3 Burner, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.